Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Drea'S Closet. If you're new here, we usually do some lookbooks, some try on hauls, and a couple styling tips, but today we're gonna do things a little bit differently because I haven't properly introduced myself nor the channel. So a couple of days ago, I did one of the question boxes on my Instagram story just to have people put in questions that they wanna know about me, about why I wanted to start this channel, etc., etc. So the first couple questions are going to be a little bit like 20 questions. Don't worry, I'm an interesting person, so the answers are going to be great. Before I get into those questions, I do want to give you guys a little bit of background on myself. I am Alexandria Dindy. I go by Alex, I go by Drea, sometimes Georgie, you know, you never know who you're going to get. So I was born and raised in Lithonia, Georgia. I moved to South Carolina for high school. I went to Gardner-Webb University for college. That's in North Carolina. And now I'm in Orlando. So the story of me actually getting to Orlando is pretty crazy because I originally had everything set in stone that I was moving to Charlotte once I graduated. That was set in stone while I was even living in South Carolina for high school. But after enduring all those cold winters, you just want to move somewhere where there is none. Like, I want to be able to wear a bikini all year. I want to be able to wear shorts all year, you know? I'm not a fan of the cold. I'm not a fan of the snow. I'll go visit, like, on a computer screen, show me a cabin or something, but I want to celebrate everywhere where it's warm. All right, so I'm afraid that if I give you guys any more background that I might, give away some of the answers to some of these questions that were asked. So let's get into these. All right, so the first questions that I was asked was, when's my birthday and how old am I? I am 23 years old, jumping like Jordan, and my birthday is December 11th, 1996. I'm a Sagittarius. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Everything they say about Sagittarius is me. Ask my friends, they'll let you know. All right, so that was like two questions in one. So this third question was, am I Hispanic? No, pero quiero hablar español con fluencia. So if you know somebody who can practice with me, please let me know. I've been trying to speak it fluently for years and I just have nobody to practice with. So no, I'm not Hispanic. I am black and black. Blackity black, 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 black. Just a heads up, I'm probably gonna just jump around with all these questions, but the next question is, I'm looking at this paper, so that's why I'm looking off. But how are my locks coming along? So for those of you guys who don't know, I transitioned. I guess it's not really a transition, but I decided that I was going to get locks. I was natural for a long time. Didn't really like dealing with my hairs too much. The whole wash day is a whole day. That just doesn't sit right with me because I like to be out and about, even though we're in quarantine. But they are coming along just well. They look a mess up underneath here because I need a retwist so bad. But they're coming along. I hope that they lock a little bit faster just because the ends of my hair were damaged. So I hope that that helps with the lock process. They're longer than I expected them to be, which I love because that makes me be more comfortable wearing them out instead of just having them tied down all the time. I know I said I wear them out and I have on a wig, but like I said, I need a retwist. So, all right. So what's my favorite food? I have a lot of favorite foods, so I'm going to list them all because only saying one is not fair to the others. I would have to say my top favorite food would be all of them. No, I'm just playing. I would have to say potatoes, mainly in the form of French fries. Fried fish, I could eat it all day. It could be the last thing on this earth and I wouldn't be mad, but it needs to have bones. Fried fish with bones. Do not give me no tilapia, okay? I don't want that. Crawfish is better than crab legs. Argue with your mama. And then last but not least, most certainly not least, oxtails. Oh my gosh. When I learned how to make these myself, just go ahead and marry me. All right, so the next question was, what's my favorite color? And I'm just going to say flat out pink. I love it on my nails. I love it on my toes. Got a pink spatula, got a pink water bottle, pink incense holders, pink everything. What is my favorite animal? So I feel like most people would be like a dog or a cat, but I love alligators. I went gator golfing one time and I got to hold a baby alligator, and it was just the best thing since sliced bread, honestly. And then we used to have a baby alligator in our pond in the apartment, and I named it Allie, short for alligator, of course. He's gone now. I wish I could have fed him, but everybody told me that I would get fined, so I just left that alone. Favorite hobbies. My number one favorite hobby is shopping, of course. That's what brought this channel about. My second one, I would have to say, would be like nature walks. I really love hiking, walking through nature. I think nature is very beautiful. It's very soothing and peaceful. I recently went to this park that had manatees, and that was really cool. And I heard that in Orlando, we can swim with manatees. If you're from Orlando and that's not true, please correct me. But if you're from Orlando and it is true, please let me know where to do it. All right, so I forgot what number question I'm on, so I'm not going to say numbers anymore. The next question is, how many tattoos do I have? I have 12. They're all hidden very well because my mother told me I could not live under her roof with tattoos. So when I first started getting tattoos, I used to try to hide it. Well, obviously this one on my finger can't be hidden, but I love them. I went tattoo crazy in college. I had 2 before I went to college. I came out of college with 10, and I've gotten 2 since I've been out of college. So I love tattoos. I think that I want 1 more just because I just love them so much, but I can't think of what I want. And if it doesn't mean anything, then I don't need it, you know? All right, this was a good question because I've been thinking about this question for the longest time. 2 things that I'm really good at, I would have to say cooking and spending money when it doesn't need to be spent, okay? It's like every time you're like, oh, okay, I'm about to save. I'm not going to do this. And then all the stores are like, oh, 50% off, 40% off, 30% off. And it's like, well, I mean, I am saving, you know? So definitely cooking and spending money when it doesn't need to be spent. Okay, what is my favorite song? I think right now at this moment, my favorite song is Lo Mein off of Uzi's new album. But my all-time favorite song is definitely Can We Talk, Tevin Campbell. You cannot play that song only one time. You will have to play it like 5 times because, you know, it's such a great song, maybe 10. Okay, so this last question about me before we get into the ones about my channel, it asks my goals. I am currently getting my master's in accounting to be an accountant, sit for the CPA, you know, all that good stuff. So that's one of my goals. My second goal is to be a full-time model. Right now with working a 9-to-5, it's kind of hard to really put that energy into modeling and getting gigs like during the week just because I have to work. So I mainly do it like on the weekends. Another goal of mine is to have many houses. So I'm the type of person where I can't say, oh, this is my dream house, because I have a dream house, I have a dream townhome, I have a dream condo, I have a dream beach house. So I just want to live everywhere. My last goal, I would say, is just to be very spiritually in tune with myself. This quarantine has really helped with just thinking introspectively and healing. You know, we all have stuff that we have to heal from. So I just want to be a completely healed person, to where outside forces don't affect what's in me because I'm so comfortable with me and what is. So those are my goals. Okay, let's get into these channel questions. I'm going to be reading these off of paper just because they weren't that easy to remember like the other ones were. So yeah. The first question is, why did I start this channel? So I think I kind of addressed that a little bit before. I really love to shop. I love clothes. I love fashion. I love putting things together. So I figured, why not start a channel where people can see, oh, you know, I have that piece. I didn't know I could dress it up like that. Or, oh, that's a good tip. Let me put that to use, you know? So I just wanted you guys to see there's so much you can do with clothes, even from the most basic look to the most like intricate. All right, so question number 2 about my channel is, what is my goal for this channel? my goal for this channel is just to help people radiate the confidence that they have within themselves with the clothes that they wear. So if I could like inspire one person to just step outside their comfort zone and look at something and say, oh, this isn't something that I would usually wear, but it looks fire, so I'm gonna get it. And then you get it and you look bomb in it. That's my goal for this channel. My goal for this channel is to make y'all look the best y'all can look from the inside out. That's it. Who do I look up to fashion wise? I would have to say Anaya Ivy. If you don't follow her on Instagram, you definitely should, because the way that she has been putting looks together for years is just crazy. It's crazy inspiration for me just to, you know, step outside the box and match colors, patterns, all that kind of stuff. The next person that I look up to, I would have to say, is Scott Louis. The looks that he puts together for Ryan Destiny and Keke Palmer, I'm like, sir, can you be my stylist? Like, please let me get to that level so I can hire him, please, you know? And then the third person I would have to say is my mom, because she has such that step outside the box energy. If y'all only knew how hard she used to push me when I was young to wear this and wear that. And I'm like, that is ugly. And then you look at me now and it's like, okay, mama, you was right, you know? So definitely her. That leads me to this next question of where do I get my sense of style? And it's just straight up both of my parents. Like I just said with my mom, the step outside the box energy, she be serving looks, y'all. And then my dad, this man used to style a jogging suit top to bottom with the shoes to match, okay? Like Mr. Match'em, okay? That's what we're gonna call him, Mr. Match'em, because I mean, the amount of shoes that he had in that closet to go with every single jogging suit like that he had, it was crazy. So I think that I get my like love for shoes from him, because if you see my shoe closet, I need a whole separate closet for the shoes. And I keep buying. Why? All right, so my last question was, where are my favorite places to shop? I am a convenient shopper, from clothes to groceries to food, all of it. So, oh, groceries is food. I meant like fast food, like DoorDash. But favorite stores would be Pretty Little Thing, Boohoo, Fashion Nova, just because they always have sales, like 30% off, 40% off, 50. Pretty Little Thing has 50 right now. Sometimes Boohoo will have like 60%. So you just have to take advantages of the sales. I don't like to try clothes on, so I'm all for online shopping. If you are going to online shop, you definitely need to know your measurements, just so you can make sure you're getting clothes that's going to fit you. Because the last thing that you want is to get clothes and you're like, oh yes, I'm going to slay in this on Friday. The clothes get there Tuesday and they don't fit. So what are you going to wear? You know, so definitely know your measurements. I also like Shein. I hope I said that right. Shein. They have good deals all the time. Their clothes are like crazy cheap. Their accessories are to die for. The purses are crazy cute. It's wild. So I'm an online shopper. If I go in store, then it's mainly like H&M, Marshalls, TJ Maxx. But that's just if I'm looking for something specific, or like I don't have time to shop online because, you know, the expedited shipping is within the day that I need to wear the stuff. A quick styling tip was asked. I mean, that's not really a question, but I would say accessorize. The most basic look could be so cute if you just wear the right accessories. Like if you watch my previous video with the not so basic white lookbook, I did a look in there where I just had on a white crop tie top with some black leggings, and I spiced it up with a red beret and a red purse. And that's all you need. I mean, that outfit was so cute. It was such a date night outfit. Your mans would be like, dang. And you would be like, baby boy, I just threw this on. Okay. All right. So that is all of the questions that I have for you guys. Some people requested my life story, but I feel like that's like a podcast or a whole other video on its own, just because of the crazy amount of stuff that I've been through in my life. If you want to know that story, then put a comment in the bottom and I'll think about it. But other than that, you guys can follow me on Instagram at lifeasdrea_. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you love what you see. I will be back next week with the airport lookbook, and you are not going to want to miss that because when quarantine is over, guess what we doing? We taking flights, okay? So tune in, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and thank you for learning about me in Drea'S Closet.